Want an unbreakable yarn join? By the end of this video, you'll know how to make a yarn join that uses very little yarn but is super strong. For over 9 years, I have taught others how to learn new skills so that they can open doors to new projects they've always wanted to try. So see what this super sweet subscriber had to say. Justicia Xivandra said, "Thank you so much. Your videos are beginner friendly." And now it's your turn. To do the Russian join, you're just going to need your 2 yarns that you want to combine, a pair of scissors, and a tapestry needle that is slightly smaller than the width of your yarn. Go ahead and take your yarn ends and lay them in front of each other in opposite directions, just like so. For the easiest knitting and crochet advice, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell to be notified when I post a new video every week. Now what we're going to do is pick up both yarn ends and then we're going to twist them over each other, just like this. And we want to leave a tail of about 4 to 5 inches on each of these sides. So I've threaded a tapestry needle with one of the yarn ends. And we're going to try to go through its own yarn strand with this needle as close as we can to its connection to the other yarn right here. So go ahead and try to go through the center spiral of that yarn. It can be a little tricky at first, but take your time. You can see here that that's got a little spiral and we're just trying to go through the center of that. And you're going to want to go up approximately 3 inches through this thread. The farther you go up, the stronger the join is going to be. So just keep going through and then just squishing down the excess right here. And then what I'm doing is I'm just going to the top right here and I'm just kind of sliding it onto the needle. Rather than moving the needle, I'm moving the yarn. And once you've gone through approximately 3 inches worth of strand, go ahead and pull that needle gently through that yarn. And you can see here what that'll look like. So we're just going to kind of let that set aside for just a moment. And we're going to go ahead and thread our opposite tail right here. Comment below and tell me your favorite way to join yarn. So I thread the opposite tail, as you can see right here, and what we're going to do is the same thing. We're going to go through the spiral as close as we can here, approximately 3 inches through. So go ahead and insert your needle through that center spiral, pushing the yarn onto the needle. So you're kind of just holding the needle in place while you guide the yarn with your left hand onto it. And you can see what that looks like here. And once we've gone through approximately 3 inches, go ahead and gently pull that through. And let that come off. And you can see here what that looks like now. You've got your long yarn end and your tails. So start by taking your tails and go ahead and pull them really tightly. Okay? Now pick up your opposite long tail ends and give that a pull as tight as you can. So I just make sure the tail ends and the yarns are cinched. Now listen to how strong this is. I'm pulling on this as hard as I can. That join is not going anywhere. So take the little piece of the yarn tail that is sticking out and go ahead and snip that as close as you can without cutting your yarn. Now go to your other end and go ahead and snip that tail as well, as close as you can. Okay. And that there is what that will look like. And now right now I am pulling on this as hard as I can. And you can see how strong the Russian join is. Now you know how to do the Russian join. But what if you don't want to join your yarn by sewing up strands? Well, I actually created a video on joining new yarn without threading, and you can find it in the link in the description below. Also, if you're looking for a cool new project, I have paid and free patterns on my Ravelry, and I will put a link to my designs in the description below. Check out these videos next, and if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends.